Hey everybody, so it's the morning after. It's at 11:50 a.m. January 5th. I am up. I've been out. I just want to let you guys know what happened to me today. I went to the Jamaican consulate because, of course, I said I'm going to Jamaica for an externship for school. I'm going to be working in Montego Bay at the Sandals Resort, so I'm pretty excited about that. But I've been going to the Jamaican consulate off and on for the past 4 days to try to get my work visa put in my passport so that I will be able to go, um, work in Jamaica. So this is my last step, to get to Jamaica. I got my plane ticket on Christmas Eve. Excuse me. I paid for my passport. I paid for my passport photos. There's a lot that has taken place up until this point. It took a lot of effort and work for me to get ready to go to Jamaica, and it's just I was like hoping that it was worth it. Like, I'm leaving for 3 months, leaving my son behind, leaving behind a friend that you know everything was cool with up until time start winding down. It was time for me to leave. He changed up, but it is what it is. um, I'm leaving. My son is my main thing. I'm leaving my son behind for 3 months, and that, in itself is a lot for me to deal with, along with my separation from my husband. We've gone through our issues. Like I said, we're cool right now. We're communicating like civilized adults, but it's still all the situations that led up to this point. It has been very stressful. Um, the end of school, I was going through some um, emotional things as far as my husband and um, my friend, and I dropped the ball on an assignment and I ruined my 4.0. So I'm not going to graduate with my 4.0. I have a B in my last class due to my lack of focus dealing with men. Stupid me. Um, Moral of the story: don't let people mess your head up when you are trying to accomplish something. When you have a goal set, let nothing deviate you from that goal. Because, I mean, to say that I am very disappointed in myself and hurt at the fact that I ruined my 4.0 would be a very great understatement. I am absolutely appalled with myself for allowing my personal issues to affect my professional life. So I learned, but I did learn, and that's something my Chef Vega, left with me. He's like, it's cool if you pass with an A, if you get straight A's, or if you pass with a high grade, but it's even better if you fail at something, because then you've learned something. You know what not to do the next time. So it's greater for you to fail than it is for you to do things perfectly all the time, because then you never learn. You have a big head and you think that you're invincible. But yeah, I failed. I failed miserably. I didn't do that assignment and it affected my grade. Uh, so I got a B, which some people are like, a B is great. A B is, it's passing. But like I said, I had a goal. I wanted to graduate with a 4.0 GPA. And up until that point, I had straight A's, a 4.0 GPA. And I ruined it. I ruined it, and that's my fault. I can't blame anyone else but me, for dropping the ball. But I want everybody to hear this, to understand that, life happens. ish happens, as I said earlier, you know, you can't allow that to cloud your head and affect your judgment. You know, you have to focus, you have to stick to your guns, and you have to accomplish your goals no matter what. You can't let anybody mess you up, you know, affect you that way. So that's what I learned. That is what I wanted to share today with you guys as far as that. So I'm kind of giving you a rundown of what's been going on with me, because this is starting my little documentary uh, leading to going to Jamaica. I'm going to be doing this while I'm in Jamaica, so everybody will be able to keep in touch with me and see me. So my son will be able to see me on the computer. But basically, just maybe this might help someone to know that life is not great all the time. It's not a bag of freaking candy and sugar plums and roses and whatever, all that, you know, goofy, great stuff, you know, is said about life. It sucks sometimes, most of the time. It freaking sucks. But you have to press on, you have to move on because, you know, as for me, you know, I know God has a plan for me. I, you know, highly believe in God and Jesus. So, you know, I know that they have a plan for my life. And things are falling into place. And when you start to step into your destiny, you get attacked. And that is pretty much what's happening with me. So emotionally, I am jacked up right now. But I know that it's all for the greater good. God has my back, and that's what I have to hold on to. So, today I went to the Jamaican consulate, back to that, in order to finish my last process. I had to pay $160, so I am flat busted. When I say flat busted, I have spent just about $800, $900 on this entire trip. I mean, that's why I was like, I really hope that it's worth it because, you know, I spent a lot of money that I could have used for lots of things. But anyway, I digress, as Sophia would say from the Golden Girls. Anyway, um, so I went up there and I'm thinking everything's cool. And then she's like, okay, so I need your passport, your $160, and your photo. I was like, what? Photo? Yes, your passport photo. I was like, okay, nobody told me about a passport photo. She's like, oh my gosh, everybody else had one when they came in here. I'm like, nobody told me. You know, I don't know who they've been talking to, but I have been so hands on in this the whole time, really dealing with the person that is orchestrating everything through the Sandals Resort. And I've asked numerous questions and things like that, but that never came up. And it is what it is. You know, I'm learning. This is totally new for me, so I just have to take it as it is and try to fix it. So I'm bugging. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm broke. I don't have any money. I don't know how I'm gonna get this passport photo taken. Um, so I text my homeboy, and he's like, "Oh, wow, that sucks." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So then I text my dad, and I'm like, you know, guess I'm not going to Jamaica after all. And you know, he calls me. He's like, "How much is the photo gonna cost?" Because he's done a lot for me, and I'm very appreciative of it. I know he doesn't think I am, but I really am. Um, I won't be a broke Negro forever. Like I said, this is moving me toward my destiny. This, as well as my homeboy D, um, whom I love and care for very much, um, is doing big things with his company. He's starting to move into his destiny as far as the music industry is concerned. And he wants me to focus on my craft and start writing again and stuff, which I plan on doing because I have a lot to write about. A lot to write about. Those of you who've done me wrong, you're going in my songs, just so you know. And people who've made me happy. So, but anyway, Um, so yeah, he's gonna get me my passport photo. So I guess I'm going to Jamaica after all. I'm leaving Sunday, which is in what, Friday, Saturday, 3 days. This is Thursday. So I guess that is all for now. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Uh, Probably tomorrow, unless something happens today and I have to tell you guys about it. But anyway, love you.